So what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another video and welcome to another Tales from the Past, which will see called Tales from the Past 37. And today we're going to review Cinder and Ashe Part 1. And yeah, it's a comic that was really crime slash adventure slash crime comic that was released in 1988 by DC Comics. During a time that yeah, they tried to spread their wings a bit and go a little bit into other genres, just to put it like that. And yeah, something I have my own opinion about, and something that could have been a golden opportunity, but they unfortunately didn't do it. It only lasted a short time. So yeah, for those of you who don't know, Tales from the Past is basically a series of YouTube videos where I go through and review a comic from, let's say, the previous century, so 20th century, up until the year like 2011, something like that. So yeah, there are basically people who know the drill. I go through the team, who's the writer, who's the art, who did the colors, letters, who was the editor, and who did the cover art. We go to the synopsis, a quick breakdown, and after that we discuss the good, bad, and the ugly, and give our score, our final verdict score, where that goes from let's say 10 out of 100 till it's basically 1 out of 10 till 1 out of 100. That's 10 out of 10, which hardly happens, but this one came kind of close. And there might be things that you might agree with me about or maybe disagree about. And if you disagree with me on certain issues, I'm totally fine. Let's just try to keep it civil. My goal of these types of reviews also is trying to go back to a more simpler time, you know, where you can discuss whether a comic book, a European comic, or manga is good or not, which character could be who, and who the guy who did the cover, did he good work? Is the cover art good? Is the pacing good? Are there some hits and misses here and there? Is the page layout what it should be? That's the discussion that we need to have. And like Captain Frugal, I'll also come armed with my if you hear the paper rattle in between the sound of the music. The copyright free track by Alexander Nakada. I butchered the names already. That's because I do it a little old fashioned. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into the theme. So we're going to here is basically we already got here by at the first issue, but first we go here. As you can see, I had to use the CBR reader because yeah, fortunately I only have the first issue physically, but I want to do the rest. But yeah, unfortunately the graphic novel is pretty hard to find, and almost yeah, have to pay a fortune to get it. So yeah, in that case, if they don't make it easily available, piracy is not stealing. Simple as that. So yeah, we're going to the team. Who the writer is: Gary Conway, art Jose Luis Garcia Lopez. The colors are by Joe Orlando. Letters are by Agustin Mas. I hope I spelled his name correctly. Letters are by Pat Bastien, as you can see here. This Pat Bastien. Oh wow, this letters are Agustin Mas, and the editor is Pat Bastien. See, I completely ruined the order already. The covers by Jose Luis Garcia Lopez. I was confusing with another writer. Was doing the art, and Joe Orlando did the colors. I must say, we go back for a bit. That's sharp. So now, what's Synopsis? What is Cinder and Ashe, the first book, all about? Well, the first book is kind of, yeah, Cinder, who's basically a code name for a woman who's half Afro-American, half Vietnamese, or Chinese in that trend. And Ashe, if I spelled, I hope I had the French pronunciation correctly. It's a French Cajoon guy, detective slash crime fighter. Take the case of Wilson, Stranger, who has his daughter kidnapped, and it also goes into the flashback of Cinder's life during the Vietnam War. And Lacey, a figure from that past, is on his way to kill him. So, get into the breakdown, where Cinder is where a woman, looks like to be Cinder, is walking through, the streets, New Orleans, on a warm spring night, and the wind of warmth gone. And in the meanwhile, Ashe is waiting for her. Was inside. Hey hon, look at this, LJ, Kaplan sends another. You know what? I won't say that word because YouTube will probably censor it, but here it is. It's not Rongo. Lady, you got the cash? And she shows she's in incognito on the cover. She shows the guy, smells of sour fish, shows some of what's in my purse. His eyes narrow like a pig's. Kaplan's a smart boy. $500,000 ain't much to pay to get a wife back. Yo Linda, get Mrs. Kaplan up here. See? I ain't hardly been used at all. Oh yeah, she has been used. And this is this video will contain spoilers, as you can see, so if you don't like, click away right now because it's getting dark. Outside the gate I hear an engine start. And Ashe saw it too, he's coming, puts a cassette in the cassette player. And we're done with business. Stop pleasure. And yeah. What happens next is she hits him in the groin, or in his his balls. So there in the cojones, the bolas. So there goes the music plays. It starts from the Cherokee speaker, loud the way I like it. Lee Nelson has Georgia on his mind. Yeah, I have cemetery gates on mine. Ooh, that's kind of foreshadowing. I don't know why, but a few years later, maybe during that year, Pantera also made a song called Cemetery Gates. That's what I know. And it's a really good ballad. It goes from quiet to then the moment the guitar starts to play, bam. But different story, I digress. So yeah, Cinder is basically kicking everyone's ass around her. He's coming. It's my job to clear the way, and that she does. And meanwhile, Ashe, since she got Kaplan's woman, doesn't see gunmen swing toward her. I do. Machine pistol quiver like a lover in my hand. This from the perspective of Ashe. The guy, I can show my mouse a bit up here. Lost it. If you have to have music on a job, why won't you play that Edith Piaf's album I gave you for Christmas? You lost it, typically. Besides, I don't speak fancy French. Me. French, me. How's MMK? Her pretty bad bikers gave her a rough time. Liar, you better speak better French than I do. Yo, not French, cajoon. Oh, the difference, Jedi. He can hold you tight. If you're home with hubby, no time. Movement at the gate, and just scream, that's all you get. And but before she gets to the gate, she sees the eyes of seems to be a killer. She claims that's all I get, and my heart stops. The way he moved, the way he stands, so familiar. So yeah, then I think I saw his dad, or that's what she thought, because this is the man who has a history with them, and I can already tell to you, he's out to kill. Shay, how long did Kaplan say those creeps had been holding his wife? Couple 3 hours before he called us for. What for? Take a look, most of these bruises look like they are at least a few days old. So discuss it, and what do you mean? You won't tell me where you took my wife? Don't poke me, Monsieur Gay. I paid you good money. Why is that where she is? Well, you won't touch her till she sees the law. I would poke Ashe if I were you, Mr. Kaplan. Darlene told you how you like to beat her. You steal, Monsieur K. You hire us, say to ransom, and protect your wife. We've seen there and I see it. Me, lady, need protecting from you. Pop me again, I break your finger. Backcountry bastard. I'll sue your ass. You ain't that half-breed cook as us kept apart because, you know, YouTube and algorithm and stuff. It's okay, I tell you. Don't poke. And what happens next is, yeah, he probably punched him. I would have done as well. Look off. Got a little cold or something. Ash, you're incorrigible. Love you too, it's in the chatty. Great. From Copland's home on the St. Charles Avenue to our place in the Barton Street in the French Quarter. It's a 15-minute drive, but the distance between them can't be measured in miles or minutes. There's in a different world. Company Ashe, and yeah, good moved. And man is strange to me. You really should give Eddie Piaf a chance, Ashe. Manon chérie, Manon chérie. After all this year, you know I'm the beer pretzel kind of guy. Just a backcountry cajoon bastard, me. So, which makes me, what, half-breed cook, you know what? I should snap that Kaplan's neck instead of his finger, maybe. I'm glad you didn't prison graze your collar. See what our visitor wants while I get changed, will you? Yeah, made this one he being an easy job. We find the lost dog, find a missing TV, find what for you. Neighbor, take the mower. What? For children, steal the car. I need the easy job. Me, young, I need a good night's sleep. Dream on. Never good work relationship. Mr. Ashe, my name's Wilson Starger, friend of yours. Angelico, said I ought to see you. C'est vrai, Danny's good friend. Danny's knew him in the name. Entrez, monsieur. Jelly said you talked funny. Friends who's listening from Iowa, aren't you? Can you tell? You talk funny. Love this dialogue. Have seen Mr. Starger, ma'am. Will Starger, sorry to bother you folks so late like this. Call me Cinder, Mr. Starger. Late night calls come with the job. People need our kind of help 24 hours a day. You look like a man with a problem. A ton of problems, ma'am. Just like my life's coming apart and I don't know why. I'm a diary man. Been a diary man since after the war, World War II. Now all of a sudden it's gone wrong. Months ago, half my herd got sick. Poisoned, the vets say. Poisoned how's a man do that to another man? It nearly broke my heart. I guess I just did break Sue Ann's heart. Sue Ann's my wife. Uh-oh. A few days after the gong started, the gong started dying. She had a chest pain, heart attack. After the gong started dying, she had chest pain, heart attack. Doctors say the next one could kill her. I told her what happened last week. After 40 years, defeat and grain cut my credit. And this week, the bank called my loan. In that case, you were pretty much effed. I'm being squeezed. Don't know why, don't know how. But somebody is sure as hell out to hurt me. Sunday last, John was in town, visiting Sue Ann. Thought I was being followed. Just your imagination. Well, that's what I told myself. Imagination, huh? They didn't say a word, not one. But they beat him up pretty badly. It scared me more than the beating. What kind of man would do that? What kind of man would send my Sue Ann a note on her sick bed that's say night wishing her well? From the sister who died 10 years ago. Sunday night. That's when the worst thing happened. I was up, hurt, but couldn't sleep. The phone rang. Daddy Jennifer, I'm scared, Daddy. He says he's going to hurt me. I want to come home, Dad. Wait, don't come home. Go home, like, and yeah. Jennifer's his daughter. From now in the victimized, you see. It's got my baby, it's got my Jenny Lee. Just a good girl. Been at Tulane 2 years now. Getting good marks. I'm so proud of her. Police investigates say she's a runaway. Probably, but there's nothing they can do. There it is. The Angelico says you're a damage control expert, whatever that means. It says you can find Jenny, Lee, if anyone can, whatever it costs. I have to sell the farm, I'll pay. And he's pretty desperate. So he tells me that could be expensive. Very. Monsieur, we don't got but 2 rates, corporate and individual. Whatever is fair. In that case, we'll charge our introductory individual rate. $1, monsieur. Payable account. For the friend of Danny Jericho. We're not in this to make money from people like you, Mr. Starger. We charge victimized, not victims, I understand. You don't have to. In the meantime, someone's sniping. The skin of the back of my neck squirms like a snake. Something's wrong. I start to run. And yeah. Fortunately, Lacey misses and fires at the hammer. Sees the windshield explode, but his mind doesn't make the connection. And it crashes into seems to be a home or a saloon, something like that. As those kids. Then a second shot drives all through the night, and my mind starts working again. And the Cinder pushes Starger down. I say, sniper. 2 seconds either way. What? Sit down, someone's trying to kill you. 2 seconds sooner, 2 seconds later, you're dead. Old news. That first bullet would have missed the truck. He would have been dead. This is some unlucky boy. My god, my god. Right then I thought Starger was the target. I saw the gunman running, I knew I was wrong. It was Lacey. And Lacey is kind of veteran kind of guy. Mercenary kind of guy. A criminal guy. I'm a cycle on. It's April 1975. It's Lacey and he's going to kill me. I'm gone. Guns from niche by the door. Me. I came out. Cinder's gone. Starger is as grey as 2 days dead catfish. Well, where is she? That way. My French is terrible. I'm not really keen on the French language. But yeah. Thanks to its Latin roots, I kind of have a little bit of understanding. It comes quite easy to me for some reason. Gift of Scott's grandfather. She always say, light the coal of the fire, she lights the night. My chair, Cinder, petit fille. What are you running for? And Blind Charles is my friend. I have no time to answer. Blind Charles, good musician, with banjo. And if I what would I tell him? She's chasing a dead man. Qui est-ce? That sounds terrible. Who is it? Ashe wants to know. People scream. Lacey. Ashe, it's Lacey. Don't say it. I know how crazy that has to sound. Crazy, oui. I put a bullet in his head myself, Cherry. I know, but it's him. Yeah, I saw him outside the cemetery earlier tonight. He must have followed us home. Bastard, I want to scream. C'est compris. Calmez-vous. Do not worry. I'm here. Me. I'll never leave. And those are the same words that her father, Jimmy, used to tell. And her mother. I'll never leave. So as soon as my discharge comes through, Fui. Hope I spelled her name correctly. We'll get married. Open shop, you'll see. Yes, Jimmy. Facial expression over here is not my favorite one. This comic. Cyclone's a great place, really. Plenty of opportunities for a man with brains. Clear of the for now. Here with the advisor team was the next best thing ever happened to me. Yes, Jimmy. What's ever happened to me was meeting you, Fui. Meeting you having this baby. Yes, Jimmy. Okay. How many times I have to hear that? Life's good, yes, sir. Ain't it true, little girl? Life's good. I'll never leave. That's a promise. 1963. They lie. They always lie. 1968. So do mummies. And holiday and the Viet Cong is basically attacking. Basically the goal of the Viet Cong was, of Ho Chi Minh, was trying to unite, first to expel the French colonizers and then create basically unite Vietnam under one communist dictatorship. But also the one in the south that was backed by the United States wasn't that clean either. Was one guy that even idolized Hitler, but I digress. That's going to a little bit too into the political areas, and we're not trying to do that. But just a little background information. Mama, what fine there, little girl. Just hang on. Mommy, I don't kick the Kong's rockets blowing the hell out of the whole, you know what city. And Phui comes running to her. She hears her name. Mommy! Cinder cries, Mommy, Mommy! And but unfortunately, bomb falls and the lion's roars in my ears and tells him that we're so loud I cannot hear my own. Deviate. Unfortunately, not cry that. I don't know how to spell the word. Shock been that way since last night. Never saw a cook with red hair. You man on, what you do now? Beats me. The lion roars. Live on the street with the rest of them. And that's where she wants. She scoots with on the streets. It's 1972. And jumped across some let's say some Saigon hookers. Cost more, $10 more just for you. And even Bangkok tie costs $10. Tom, $2, Dave. $5 for the pair. What did you say, Susie? See a crook. Pay now, then we talk. And on the street is all doesn't matter what kind of city you live. It's do or die. So she steals the money from the soldier and they run away. But she gets beaten up by some local thugs. And you don't listen always, you steal. Take money that belongs to us. And that's too bad. Sure is punk. And Lacey jumps in. This through the flashback. You're not much use to me anymore. Get out of here, all of you. Is your mouth hurt? No. Tough, huh? But what's your name? So now he's playing the typical nice guy, but you need the nice smile is it's a rotten interior. So how you tell my name? I was lost in the lion's roar. So it's call me Cinder because of my hair. I bet. Well kid, come on, let's get you some food. By the way, my name is Lacey. We're gonna be pals, you and me. Good pals. I bet. Pretty quiet in here, huh? So he's going back to present day where Ashe and Cinder are trying to figure out what's going on. Better cops come soon, I think. Right, cover me. For all I hear the sirens. They come soon. The cops. We find this man Cinder see. We do it. That quick. Or not at all. Thunder rumble. Down the Delta way. Sleepy thunder calling the rain. And it's not flashback to Vietnam. The rain she can't bring death. It's military uniforms and bombs falling around, blowing everyone up. It's that reality of war. Visual ratings. Say nothing, the deviate, not a word. All children, they scream. That's the horror, but she makes no sound, her not even a whimper. I wonder me, which is worse. From the streets, I guess, for all the rest of them. Maybe somebody maybe somebody adopt her. Take her home, man on. Like who, soldier? You? Try to help these people. They'll end up with a knife in your gut. Got one piece of advice for you, soldier. Get short, go home, forget it. Back in the world, none of this ever happens. So they don't even know what they're fighting for. What was to contain the Viet Cong, but it kind of backfired. What I do, it makes hell. Tell yourself it's just a dream. Maybe someday soon you'll wake up. I'll listen to me. The sirens, they are louder now. And Ashe goes in. his military background, my chitty and what he did to her. So here it comes to it, what he did to her, and it's kind of yeah. It's kind of dark, so if you don't want to read this or see this, click away right now, because this is a mature story, not for kids. Go away, spring, 1975. The world's coming apart. Die gold. Nice. For Lacey and the man, he tells if business goes on as usual. Of course, organized crime. I was good before, but Lacey made me better. I'm the best. All Saigon, basically Ho Chi Minh City. One can outrun me. No one can outrun me. I'm the wind. Not of, you know what? Watch where you. The one she took the money. Find her. Kill her. I'm the wind. They say with him. Kang, he hurts you. One day they catch you, but cut you good. You be careful. Does mean man. Lacey is the meanest. Lacey strong. Only needs a strong man. So typical, yeah. The tradition, mostly the traditional, yeah. Relationship that she wants. Strong man provides with money, provides protection, and she likes bad boys. She tells him that she missed her. Miss him always. And yeah, she tells her to brush her teeth. Once again, will you? You get the money, your problem. I get it all. They must have split between them. That's so. Do I have to think you're lying to me, kid? Lacey is. Here comes Lacey's dark interior that boils to the surface. She's a kid, don't hurt her. Kid, huh? Doesn't look like a kid to me, she's all grown up now. Real grown up woman steals from everybody. If you can steal from me too now, don't you? Don't you? Lacey, forget her, okay? Lacey, what you like, you don't need her, she's a kid, some kid. You get her a dress. Can't put her to work in there. She's wasted on the streets. Wasted. Feel his hands, hard and sweaty. Feel his eyes watching me. Feel his hand. Don't scream. And then, yeah. At one point she ambushes her. And he's drunk. Right before, if you scream. You're a pretty girl now, you know that. Pretty for a cook. His hand smells of sweat and beer. So basically he's drunk. And he's drunk in rage. Yeah. She bites your fingers, she fights back, but I don't even have, you don't have to be a genius to know where this is going. Just if you're over the age of 12, 16, or if you can experience a similar thing that I don't wish on anybody. I'll bet liar, thief. You've been holding out on me, more ways than one, but that's over. Now he gets payback. And yeah, he popped her cherry, basically like that. But you know, you really were a virgin. Still says so, and the wind blind roll. And yeah, that is basically what happened to her, what Lacey did to her. Chetty. Now he's back. Chetty. I checked the square, he's gone, he'll be back. This is our home, all worked out, we've got a good lawyer. Besides Lacey or no Lacey, we have a girl to find. The girl Jennifer Lee, Starger, is Fee. No Lacey, they fit together, how long do they feed? We'll find out, we'll find her, we'll find him. This time, I won't let this bastard get away alive. I feel his eyes watching me, I smell his hands, I'm the wind. I hear the lions roar. And yeah, that's about it. 42 pages, as you can see the counter is here. So if you've done all that, let's get to the good, bad and the ugly. First of all, good cover art. And also some good interior art. It hardly reads and feels, and yeah, feels like a DC comic. It's almost European by nature, which is a plus to me at least, because I'm from the European continent, and the fact that it's suggested for mature readers shows that yeah, something different than the superhero cape stuff they're trying to do. It was the time that they were trying to experiment a bit with other things. It's mature writing, topic theme. It's hard to believe this is from the States that they were actually doing this. Of course, they had to censor some things out, otherwise it would be too graphic, not safe for life. And yeah, they can't do that. It's really slippery slope. And there's some natural occurring diversity going on with characters that happen to be French, Cahoon, and half Vietnamese, half Afro-American, from the looks of it. And not for the sake of diversity, but just because they happen to be that way. Yeah, it's this pretty impressive. But yeah, now we come to it's not entirely an ugly part, but more like some details. Some of the facial expressions, especially from Jimmy, Cinder's father, they feel sometimes a little creepy off. Like I'm looking at the facial expression of creepy Bill Cosby. And the dialogue was kind of weak during that moment where it gets a little bit repetitive with yes Jimmy, yes Jimmy, yes Jimmy. I mean, like, yeah. That was a little of a weak part, but overall too few to mention. And yeah, it's not for the faint of heart, so if you're not into the more realistic, mature, kind of darker type of stories like this, or another example, extreme example like Hadashi Nogan by Keiji Nakazawa. Keiji Nakazawa. That's probably not a good thing to read if you don't like these types of stories. If you're want to read something different than cape slop stories or American comics, superhero stuff, it's a pretty good place to begin. So the final verdict, and I'll be using data from the League of Comics Geeks, where it's quite positive. Some even call it a gem that's not from another side. Blog call it a gem that's not. It feels like a like European thing, and I agree, because the league fought with the league. 16 out of 19 liked it for 3.9 average rating, which means that 84% of all the people liked it, so 84 out of 100. And my score is pretty close. I give it an 80 out of 100, so a perfect 8. It's a good start to the story, and it gives two characters purpose to take this guy out, take Lacey out, not just to bring the girl back to her father, also take Lacey out, and so that he could so that he no longer escapes sort of Lady Justicia slashing down his neck. So just to put it right there, and that's about it. If you'd like to see me make more videos like this, leave a like, subscribe if you want to, only if you want to, of course. I'm not going to force you to subscribe or begging you to do it, hell no. Now, if you'd like to see what I create with my hardworking friend, Java Warrior issue 1 and 2 are available on Global Comics, where you can read them for free and buy yourself a print ready PDF for just $2 each. And you can find the digital edition also on Gumroad, including the CBR file, which is ironic. And also the option to buy physical edition. Unfortunately, shipping costs is something I cannot control. But don't let it stop you. Anyways, that's it for today. It's almost it's 11 o'clock, so I'm going to bed. Talk to you guys later, and see you on the next one. Peace.